Let's find our seat by ensuring that if our feet are on the ground, that they're flat on the floor, and you can feel the earth below you. You can feel the floor below you. If you're seated on a cushion, you can feel that cushion below you. Our hands are placed gently in our lap. The right is nestled in the left with the thumbs gently touching, pointed up towards your belly button. It reminds me of a flame. And we can, as you meditate, you can either close your eyes or leave them gently open with your gaze unfocused, an unfocused gaze. Go let my dog in. Let's just breathe and allow our body just to breathe naturally. Try not to control the inhalation or the exhalation. Just allow our bodies just to relax. We've been going 1,000 miles an hour all day long, and we haven't had a chance to just let our bodies just be. 1 sec. There is no negativity that cannot be purified. The purification process is basically a psychological one, as Lama Yeshe says. We create negativity with our mind, so we can change it by creating positivity with our mind. We purify by applying the four opponent powers. These four opponent powers, they're incredible. They actually work. Um, so first, the power of regret. Let's sincerely regret from the depths of our hearts anything we have done to harm any living being on this day, in this life, and in all past lives. Think of specific actions of our bodies, our speech, and our mind. Think of specific actions of your body, your speech, and your mind, and then in general, regret all. The reason to regret is based on the logic of karma. We experience everything due to our past karma, our past thinking, our past actions. So having harmed others, we ourselves will necessarily experience suffering in the future, and thus we cannot bear the thought of the future suffering that we ourselves will experience. Who wants that? We know from the present suffering that we do not want it, so the logic is, therefore, to remove the karmic seeds before they ripen as future suffering. Power of regret. Also regret the anger, the attachment, and the rest that are the cause of why we harm others, and think, I'm sick of this suffering. And then think like this: I regret from the depths of my heart having harmed others with my body and my speech, having broken my vows, because I do not want the future suffering. I'm sick of suffering. And then think, what can I do about it? Whom can I turn to? The power of reliance, refuge. We rely upon, we turn to the Buddha, the doctor, who has the methods that we can use to purify, has the methods that we need to purify. It's not that we need the Buddha to forgive us. We purify ourselves by relying upon his methods. So imagine, visualize Vajrasattva above the crown of your head. He is your guru, manifesting in this aspect for your benefit. He is made of radiant, blissful white light, sitting cross-legged on a white lotus, which, although born out of mud, is untainted by mud, and just like our enlightened potential, which is born out of our delusions, but is untainted by them. Refuge. His face is radiant and beautiful. His eyes are long and peaceful and full of love and compassion. Compassion for us. His mouth is red and very sweet, and his hair is black and held up in a top knot. His arms are crossed at his heart, the left underneath the right. The left is holding a bell, which represents wisdom, and the right is holding a vajra, which represents the indestructibility of compassion. And their being crossed represents the union of these two, which symbolizes enlightenment in self, the development of infinite wisdom and infinite compassion. To the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened by this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva. May I become a Buddha so as to benefit all sentient beings. Power of reliance, compassion. In order to develop compassion, we need to rely upon other beings, the very beings we have harmed and who have harmed us, by developing compassion for them, and then think in particular of the people you have harmed recently and in the past, and then in general, all beings we have ever harmed since beginningless time. And then remember those who have harmed you and have compassion for them. This is a really hard one. Have compassion for them because they will suffer as a result of the harm that they have done to you. So make the strong aspiration to do this practice of purification for the sake of every sentient being, and pray, I must purify for their sake. And now the remedy. Now comes the actual medicine, the doing of the actual practice of purification. There are 3 stages to the meditation, and it consists of visualization and recitation of mantra. Guru Vajrasattva very compassionately sends powerful white nectar. It's like coming out of a hose very forcefully from his heart, and arcs around and enters your crown and pours into your entire body, filling you completely. And it keeps coming and forces out of your lower orifices all the harm you have ever done to any living being with your body in the form of a inky black liquid, which pours out of you and disappears into space, not one atom left, making you feel completely purified. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa City Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sitokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyata sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajramama samaya tsafa ahum pe. Om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anorekta mebawa, sawa city mepiyetsa sawa kama sutrame, sikam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagawan. Sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. Om vajra sapa samaya manupalaya vajra sapa deno patita. Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anorekta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutrame. Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, ha 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 ho, Bhagawan. Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahu Pe. Om Vajra Sapa Samaya Manu Pulaya Vajra Sapa Dena Patita. Dido Mebawa, Supokaya Mebawa, Supokaya Mebawa, Anarakta Mebawa, Sawa Sini Yatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me. Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, ha 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 ho, Bhagawan. Sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. Om vajra safa samaya manu palaya vajra safa deno patita. Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa. Anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyata sawa kama sutra me. Sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan. Sawa kata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. And again, Guru Vajrasattva happily sends powerful nectar from his heart chakra and arcs around and forcefully enters your crown, filling your entire body. And this time, forcing up to the top of your body all of the negativity of your speech, which overflows and disappears into space. Not one atom left. Just like as Lama Yeshe says, when you turn on the tap in the sink and fill the dirty glass, all the junk in the glass comes to the top and overflows. So imagine that all of the gossip, the harsh speech, the useless speech, the lying, the talking badly about others behind their back, the swear words, all of this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa City Me Priyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe. Om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho bhagawan. Sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. Om vajra sapa samaya manupalaya vajra sapa deno patita. Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me pieta sawa kama sutra me, situm trium kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. Om vajrasafa samaya manupalaya vajrasafa deno patita. Dido mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa sawa city me piyata sawa kama sutra me sitam trium kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan sawa tatagata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa mahasamaya safa ahum pe om vajra safa samaya Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dido Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarekta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Musa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dido mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarekta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha ho 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 bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. Om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, supokayo mebawa, and erecta mebawa sawa sit maybe may priyapsa sawa kama sutra may sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bhava samaya tapa ahum pe om vajra safa samaya manupaya vajra safa deno patita Dido mebawa, supokayo mebawa, and erecta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajra mame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. And try and let the barking dog noise just roll right off your back. Now purification of the mind. Third, Guru Vajrasattva now very compassionately sends powerful beams of laser light from his heart chakra, which arcs around and enters your crown chakra and fills your entire being. It's just like Lama Yeshe says, when you turn on the light in the room, the darkness is instantly dispelled. So just as the light hits your heart chakra, thank you, uh, the darkness of the negativity of your mind, all of the attachment, the neediness, the anger, the violence, the depression, the resentment, the jealousy, the bitterness, the anxiety, the stress, all of that is just instantly dispelled, not one atom left. So imagine that all of the irrational thinking and the harsh judgments, the meaningless thoughts, the delusions, and thinking badly about others, thinking badly about ourselves, all of this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you. As we visualize this as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa City Me Priyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Hey Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dino mebawa, supokaiwa, and a recta mebawa, sawa sit, yitsa sawa kama sutra me, sita trium kuruhu, ha 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 ho, baga, sawa kauta gata, mame mutsa vajra bawa ma, samaya sapa ahum pe. Om vajra safa samaya, laya vajra safa de petita, Dino mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Rectum mebawa sawa city me piyeta sawa kama sutra me itam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho ba sawa tata gata vajra mamutsa vajra bawa ma samaya safa pe om vajra safa samaya manupalaya vajra safa deno patita Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mepiyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Safa Ahum Pe, Om Vajra Safa Samaya Manupalaya, Vajra Safa Deno Petita, Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anorekta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Safa Ahum Pe, Om Vajra Safa Samaya Manupalaya, Vajra Safa Dena Patita, Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajra Mame Mutsa Vajra Bawa Maha Samaya Safa Ahum Pe. And again, be delighted that all of your delusions, which are the source of our own suffering and the cause for why we harm others with our body and speech, are totally purified, gone, finished. And think there is no space in your heart now for anything but love and kindness and forgiveness, wisdom, bliss, and compassion. It's pretty amazing. So now we move to the purification of even the imprints of negativity of the body, speech, and mind. So this time, imagine that Guru Vajrasattva sends light again, and it fills you completely and eradicates even the subtlest imprint of negativity from your mind. It's like once you've removed the garlic from a jar, you still need to remove the smell. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Pandita Dido Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sawa City Mirpiyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Safa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dido Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Safa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Safa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tafa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Dena Patita, Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samayat Safa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dido Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anurakta Mebawa, Sawa City Mirpiyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho, Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Safa Ahum Pe. Everything's gone. all the particles, this, everything, the imprints, the little blips, it's completely gone. We have to rejoice in that. So the power of resolve. The fourth step in the purification process, and such a crucial one, is the determination not to harm with our body, speech, and mind again. It means harming ourselves as well. So without this, we keep doing the same old things. The determination, the aspiration to not harm again is like a beacon that guides our body, speech, and mind in new directions. So remember, as Lama Zopa says, everything exists on the tip of a wish, the aspiration. As for our other old habits, if we can't commit to never doing them again, then let's not lie to ourselves, as Lama Zopa says. So think carefully. Pick one thing that you want to work on, whether it's trying not to swear or trying um, to flip somebody off, try not to have road rage. As you guys know, that's tough for me some days. Um, and then, so think about and then decide to refrain from them for a year, a month, a day, a minute, overnight, while we're sleeping, just whatever it takes to ensure that it gets done. Even so, let's try and be realistic, whatever it is. And then in general, vow to make the effort to avoid the others. This determination to not do again is what gives us the strength to change. So Guru Vajrasattva is delighted with us and wants to merge with our mind, and he melts into a beautiful white light and absorbs into us through our crown and think, my guru's body, speech, and mind, my teacher's body, speech, and mind, Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind, and my own body, speech, and mind are the same thing, union oneness. As Lama Yeshe would say, meditate on this. Next, as Lama
Valentine's Day
in February.
When's
Next,
February?
as Lama Zopa Rinpoche recommends, let's meditate on the emptiness of the three circles. In emptiness, there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma, and there is no negative karma creative. Let's place our mind on that for just a moment. In this way, look at all phenomena as empty, as they do not exist from their own side. And finally, let's dedicate all of this merit that we've created by practicing together, continuing to practice, even though Venerable Katie's in Nepal, we're still meeting every single night. Let's dedicate all of this merit, the positive energy, to all living beings, and think, may all virtuous karma we have created by doing this practice ripen as our enlightenment for the sake of sentient beings as quickly as possible. And let's pray that for His Holiness the Dalai Lama's long life, that he can stay with us for another 20 years. Wouldn't that be incredible? And that Lama Zopa's reincarnation will be found when the time is right, and that he will be protected during this time. And then I want to thank all of you guys for coming out and being so patient with me, and love you all.